Hi folks, Chuck K0XM with another video snippet here. This one's going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to show you how to open up your code plug, save it in DCF format, and then use NØGSG software to import a new zone and or a complete new code plug and merge it with yours. So the 868 and the 878 again drive the same. And so what we need to do is we need to either open your code plug or use a new code plug. Now I've created a new code plug in the 878 software here, but it can't work in the RDT format. The standard RDT format that you see here on the screen, the formatting is different than what Tom's software is looking for. At 868 version 1.24, Anytone changed it, so there was allowances that had to be made. So there's a new format that we have to save it in called DCF. So you want to go to Tool on either software, export that file to DCF. Okay, as you see, I've got one that's already called Test DCF. I'm going to save that. Okay, I export that. Now, for the time being, I'm done in the Anytone software. So we go over to NØGSG.com and get Contact Manager. A Contact Manager is a versatile little piece of software. It'll import the database into the DCF files, and it'll also allow you to merge, as I'll show you here in a minute, the code plugs and or any data you want into the file. So you download Contact Manager. Always download it from Tom's site. Do not take it from anywhere else because Tom is constantly updating his software. Download the software, open it up. I've already downloaded it, so I'm going to open it up. And Contact Manager looks just like this. So I'm going to open up the DCF file. So I go over here to my downloads folder that I created. Where are we at here real quick? And then I'm going to open the test DCF. Now, as you notice, it'll give us, on a new code plug, Tom's software will give a couple of errors because it doesn't see standard data that it's looking for. So what we're going to do is I've got a brand new code plug or your existing code plug. I go to structural import. All right, and then I check off the boxes that I want to import off of another code plug. Now I have some code plugs at byrg.net. I maintain all those code plugs, and they're in the MD380 format, so it's real easy to import them into the Anytone. So I'm going to hit import selected structures. I'm going to import the mission code plug. It has added one zone with 3 channels in it. I can go in and I can delete the initial zone that Anytone created. And then on channels, you'll notice I have 3 channels also. So I'm going to delete these 2, channel 1 and channel 2, to clean the code plug up a little bit. Delete that. And then it's got all these contacts that I have in the baseline code plug at byrg.net. It's basically almost all the Brandmeister stuff, okay? So I'm going to save this code plug. Now that's the test.dcf code plug. So for the time being, I'm going to minimize Tom's software. I'm going to go back over here to the Anytone. I'm going to open the file that I just worked on. Now notice there's no DCF files when you hit open because it's looking for RDT. You have to select DCF. There it is. We're going to open it. And there's the 3 channels that I've imported. I go to digital. There's my talk groups that I've added. All right. Now, so let's minimize this for a minute. Go back to Tom's software. Reopen the DCF file so we make sure we're starting with the proper order. Now I'm going to input another zone off another file. For this one, I'm going to use our peculiar system. No contacts imported, but 4 channels were imported and 1 zone was imported. So if we come over here, you'll notice now I have a peculiar zone and I have the mission zone. And peculiar has 4 channels in it. I save this. I hit OK. Now, at this point, I am done with Tom's software, the N0GSG Contact Manager. This software will not write to the radio. Do not attempt to. It only is used to manipulate the code plug off a saved formatting. I'll exit that. I'll come over here. I'll reopen the DCF file. And when that happens, you'll see I've added the new talk groups. I've added the new channels for Peculiar. And now I have 2 zones. Either save this, which will save it, anytime we'll save it in RDT format, which is good for the standard file format, and then write it to your radio, and you should be good to go. Any questions? 816-532-8451. Thanks, Chuck, K0XM.